Welcome to our group's video documentary on our research about Battlefield V, UI and UX. This game is a historical-based first-person shooting game, developed by IDD and published by Electronics Art. Released in November 20, 2018. Our chosen testing platform is one of our members' personal computer. Now, let's us enter the first part of the video. UI and UX, these two are two of the most important pillars in developing great video games. In reality, these two may be similar in some aspects, but in truth, they're different. As students who study in the subject of UI and UX, we've learned that it is something that can't be used and manipulate easily in the past. Nowadays, they've been changed. They've become much more user-friendly with the variations of forms for users to use as they want. At this moment, we'd like to present an analysis on this game's UI and UX design. This game's interface is designed to be as simplistic as possible. All the mini-maps, bullet count and gun types are at the bottom of the screen. This allows player to have a wide field of vision without any obstruction from the interface on the screen. The buttons arrangement also gear for players' conveniences. All of the command are on the same side optimized for player's left hand, and it can be reconfigurations at will via options menu. A well-designed UI is great to use, but it can be optimized even further by UX designer. These people are working to make the user enjoy their products as much as possible. And, for this game, all the font and the text box are designed and stylized to be semi-transparency with dark background. The text are given white color, so that the player won't have any difficulty comprehending the text on the screen during tensing moment. This allows player to have a beautiful, easy to use and non-distracting while fully immersing into the game. Majority of the users should be able to figure it out how to use your products. With this, we've arrived at the second portion of the video. In some products, such as video game, why are there certain group of people who's better than others? If users are supposed to be good at using your products, why those people are superior? Shouldn't they produce the same result as the others? What is the causing factors of this topic? This is our group's subject of analysis in this project. It is said that the more you invest time on something, the better you'll learn to control it. This process is called learning curve. Interestingly, this kind of development and skills are related to the taste of the users. The more appealing or engaging they are, the more users would be gravitated to it. Thus result in full concentration, in which result a growth and proficiency. It's similar to sportsmen to become progressively in tune with the sport of their chosen. The more you move your body, the more powerful and faster it'll become. Our mind also works the same as our body. It becomes sharper with a repeat use of strategic thinking. With this though in mind, we decide to select the video games with appropriate difficulties for player to demonstrate a learning curve. In this test, we've arranged for 11 testers to participate in this test with their age range between 19 and 21 years old. We've set the stage of our testing by asking the testers to play one mission with 3 different difficulty, with 4 selectable classes and fully customizable guns and grenade for testers to choose to their likings. This mission has no time limit and we allow them to do whenever they want to clear the mission. Our mission is to have players survive and kill 20 enemies in the map simulated from Rotterdam, Netherlands. We believe that this method of testing are the most optimized on for tester to show their growth and skills and their preferable methods. Before we test, our project go by collecting the testers' informations via interviewing them through various means. We then work on our pre- and post-testing questionnaire and orally interviewing them randomly about their personal history with video games. After the questionnaire, we put them in front of the computer, teach them about the control and record their gameplay and reactions via 2 different cameras. After we've finished our test, we've collected copious amount of informations, in which we can break down into 3 differences topics related to our selected topic. Familiarity. Testers' playstyle will change according to the difficulty they've selected and how much they've become accustomed to the game. Majority of them chose to play as an assault rifle as their main weapons in the first round. We've speculated that this is due to the fact that assault rifle is easier to use than other type of guns. 36.4% of the tester chose assault classes. It's also considered as fancier weapons compared to other type of guns. However, after the difficulty had been increased in the other round, testers opted to more strategic weapons, such as sniper or shotgun. Sniper also achieved much more kill than assault rifle in the later rounds. It achieves 41 kills, which is a sharp contrasted to the 5 kills during the easy mode. The more they've learned, the more their style would have been more polished, strategic and calculative. An average time of the first round are much less than the third round, because testers began to contemplate and analyze their play styles. The final round is about 3 minutes longer on average. The chosen class is also diverse. At the beginning, testers are inclined to select assault class over other classes. However, by the end of the test, many players had selected other classes. For example, one of our testers decided to go for medic class, because she wasn't good at assault class and needs to heal a lot. It shows that the more tester play, the better at selecting what suits their need the best. Some tester excessively rely on this class, and healed more than 6 times. Although, some testers didn't demonstrate any development in terms of skill, and failed immediately in every round, or forget about the objective and wander off to explore the map.
ก็คือตอนเริ่มเกมมันเนี่ยมิมี่ใช้ Assault Rifle ใช้เวลาและทำไมตอนถึงแบบช่วงรอบที่เล่น Hard Mode เนี่ยทำไมถึงเปลี่ยนมาใช้สไนเปอร์
ทำไมใช้สไนก็แบบเหมือนจริงๆอะชอบเล่นสไนเปอร์แต่ยิงไม่แม่นอยู่แล้วแหละก็เลยเปลี่ยนมาใช้รู้สึกว่าเกมนี้ยิงสไนก็ดูสนุกดีก็แบบสไนยุคโบราณใช่ไหมล่ะก็ไม่มีฟีเจอร์อะไรเยอะแยะหรอกแล้วแบบเปลี่ยนจากแอสซอลมาเป็นเมดิกเพราะว่ารู้ตัวว่าเล่นแบบตายเยอะเลือดลดเยอะก็เล่นไอ้ที่มันฮิวได้นั่นแหละแบบอันติเมทไม่จำกัดอะไรว่าไป
ก็คือเหมือนแบบเรียนรู้จากประสบการณ์ความผิดพลาดในตอนเล่นนะ
ก็มันมีรอบหนึ่งที่ตายเพราะว่าฮิวไม่ได้แล้วก็นั่นแหละก็เลยเปลี่ยน
Thank you
Prior exposure. Majority of the player choose assault and sniper classes. The other 2 classes are much less popular. Medic class and support class on have 18.2% and 9.1% popularity rates during pre-questionnaire. We've asked them why. The testers answered us that they've all selected that classes, because they're familiar with the type of guns, either from other FPS game or other form of pop cultures. Others tester, who've already has prior experiences from this game or other type of FPS, have show a higher growth in terms of skills, capable of clearing a mission faster or stay alive much longer than those without any kind of prior experiences. These types of player may incorporate their technique from other medium into this games, creating a new method in interacting with this game. People's taste. When people are motivated by something, they'll become really good at that thing. However, if they don't, then their performances would sharply dip down. It also influencing the choosing process. Some of the testers prefer sniper over assault rifle or other ways around. This will affect their initial selection to a degree. Both of them achieved an equal percentage during the questionnaire. Other classes with lesser-known weapons achieved less than 20%. One tester said that she has no distaste the theme of the game in post-questionnaire. Later on, after passing 3 rounds of testing, she'd shown no sign of improvement in terms of skills and strategic thinking. We've concluded that lack of interest may interfere with her progress. Her average time of every round is 2 minutes. This leads to the end of our video. Battlefield V has a very easy to understand user interface. It's meant for anyone to understand. However, our group has reached to conclusion. We've concluded that, while people may have the same amount knowledge to use said products, the longer tester had been exposed to the game, the more skillful they'd become. Although, this fact doesn't apply to everyone, because there's a small amount of tester failed to increase their skills. It's due to a personal factor, such as personal taste or prior experiences.